this big business. And Sven was getting really tired of Ole's bragging. He says he knows everybody, he knows everything. And Sven said to him one day, he says, Ole, you're always bragging. You tell me somebody you know. Well, he says, I know Tom Cruise. You don't know Tom Cruise? Yes, I do. Fly me out to California, we'll go to his house. So Sven flew into California, knocked on the door, and Tom Cruise came to the door, and he says, Ole, it's so good to see you. We're having a party, come on in. And Sven is getting mad. They're on their way home. Sven says, Ole, that was okay. Tell me who else you think you know. Well, he says, I know President Obama. Oh, I don't believe that. He said, well, fly me to Washington, we'll find out. They flew him to Washington, knocked on the door of the White House, didn't come in the gyroscope. And President opened the door and says, Ole, come on in. He says, I'm just on my way to a meeting in the Situation Room, but let's have some coffee and get reacquainted. And Sven is getting madder and madder. He says, Ole, you always brag. Tell me somebody else you know. Well, he says, I know the Pope. And Sven says, I don't believe that, but I'll fly you to Rome. So they did, and they get to St. Peter's Square, and there's 200,000 people there. And Ole says, well, this isn't going to work. I know a back way. And he says, I know the Swiss Guards. They'll let me up on the balcony with the Pope. So he leaves, and he does. He gets on the balcony with the Pope. And after about 10 minutes, he comes back down, and Sven is having a heart attack laying on the ground. And Ole says, Sven, what's the matter? He says, well, a Japanese tourist just asked me who that guy up on the deck is with Ole.